Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Friday, July 19th, 2019. About... what time is it? I know, I'm never prepared. It's because it's unscripted. I just don't really... 8:18 in the morning. Yeah, I got here really early. It's Friday. I was anxious, wanted to get to work. And put in my time and just get home. I'm tired, but not exhausted, just tired. Just been busy, and now with my days off kind of switched around again, where it was steady. That's the burden you pay when you're basically about like the only one that's really flexible. You got to realize a lot of the folks here, that my co-workers, are a lot of people that go to school, so the classes and the schedule inhibits them and only limits them from working so many hours. So Charlie, with the exception of I don't really, if someone's gonna have a day off, I don't, because if I already have a day off, I try to kind of like ghost plan something that I'm gonna do, but I don't want to change it. So, but if someone does, I'm there to cover it. So anyway, it was actually, it was actually kind of cool this morning. So, and I could already start to feel the heat. All right, so we say being on YouTube. Being on YouTube. Oh, remember yesterday? They did something here yesterday. I don't know what. Just like this. Being on YouTube. Let me just say, YouTube, I kind of thought at the beginning was, you really had to, I don't know, you really had to be experienced. It was just, being on YouTube it seemed like, you have to have money or an objective doing something. I don't know. I didn't know what I was thinking, but I had wished that I had been on YouTube a long time ago. A lot longer than just, what I'm doing. I mean, years ago I started the YouTube channel, as I've said, and that was supposed to be for the family, for our daughter, growing up and us growing and going on adventures and stuff like that. Keep in contact and sharing with friends and family, especially with family. But the demise happened. Split up, I'm out, that's it. Years later, and then I get involved with a pastor, helping him volunteer for a long time, not getting paid, just volunteering, feeding homeless, clothing homeless. In the beginning, it was only every major holiday, and then after several months later, it became a weekly thing. He found a church that we could go to and prepare and give out meals and clothing for the homeless on a weekly basis. And that was fantastic. That was super. And then I had started a YouTube channel for him and his organization. And that's how I was blogging. I started doing that, and I was really comfortable. And I didn't think twice about getting my own YouTube channel. I mean, I had the channel for the pastor, and that was enough, hoping that maybe I could get a little coverage or something. But the credits are mine. I started the channel. All the video and everything is mine. In fact, the pictures and video, I always put on the bottom disclaimer, by Charlie Sanchez, and blah, blah, blah. This was for 3 years, I think I did it, till one day he just stopped calling. I thought the guy was busy, because sometimes he wouldn't call like after a couple days or whatever. He's busy. Unbeknownst to me, trying to round up money or whatever for an event. And anyway, he stopped calling. 1 week goes by, 2, 3 weeks go by. After the third week, I just gave up, and I'm like, all right, I see where this is not going. So he basically just used me for whatever and just, didn't want to pay. And I mean, I did for at least a year and a half of the volunteer work, which I really don't have a problem because I wasn't expecting payment, honestly. He would compensate me and my buddies by buying us lunch, or if we needed like clothes or whatever. He wouldn't buy clothes. He would just give us clothes that would fit us from what already he had. So, and his thing, being pastor and having his nonprofit for the homeless, he says he didn't believe in giving money to a homeless person in person because he knew that that person was going to do drugs or drink alcohol. Now, I didn't really think anything of it. I kind of thought, well, yeah, he's kind of right. I mean, I'm thinking, well, yeah, we do like to do our stuff and whatever. But to me, that was very unbecoming of a man of the cloth, per se. Not really a cloth. Anybody can become ordained. I could do it for a small nominal fee, and half a day. Not even half a day. I could become a minister and become ordained. So it's no big whoop. And to call yourself pastor and to say that you're a pastor again is no big whoop. So I was distraught and I was like bummed and everything. And every day that would go by, a friend of mine was, hey, Carlos, you weren't there, but what happened? I'm like, well, pastor stopped calling, he didn't need me, and oh, well, he's feeding, you want to go? No, I'm like, yeah, no. I was pretty upset, pretty angry with him of being slighted like that. But I did what was expected of me. I helped homeless, I fed homeless, I clothed homeless, and I gave information and help to other people like me. So, yeah, that wasn't so bad. Towards the end, he was paying me. I was getting paid $100 a week. It started off at $25, and then it was $100 a week. No, excuse me, $50 a week. And I was saving all my money, and combined with the GR and that I was getting, that's how I was saving money. I saved my money. That's how I bought a laptop, camera, and my equipment. I wasn't just carelessly spending my money on just having a good time and alcohol or whatever one might think. I was being smart about it. I was buying things that I needed to help his organization and to help me as a photographer, because I wanted a camera, and the only decent position that I could have was a camera, and that was, my photography is my love, and that was helping me, and the laptop, because I needed a new computer, So after that, and shortly after pretty much being assaulted, is when I started my own channel. I took the existing channel that I had with the family and started doing that. And most photographers will tell you that they prefer to be on this side of the camera, not in front of the lens. It's just an uncomfortable feeling. It's us giving up control. And a photographer is all about control when it comes to subjects, especially when it comes, if you happen to be one of those photographers, and I commend you that, I'm still working on it. I still life and animals and nature, and those are my subjects. When it comes to people, it's kind of hard because I can't have them do what I want to do. It's like having a squirmy patient, being a dentist and having a squirmy patient in the chair. So I ended up putting the camera on me and started doing that. And I learned a lot from Mark. I tried to learn his compassion towards other people, and I got to give it up for Mark, what he does and how he interacts, and how he personifies a gentleman to homeless people with compassion is exemplary of just a good person, you know. And I kind of have a hard time because I do get frustrated, and I don't want to get frustrated with someone. So occasionally, on a rare, yeah, maybe I will do someone, but for the most part, it's just me, or just randomly without anyone doing that. And I'm glad I got into the YouTube at this time when everybody is just, it seems like they don't want to be employed. They just figure that they could strike it rich on YouTube. Well, good luck to you if you can find your niche. My niche is being real, honest, no gimmicks, no stupid stunts. I don't know, maybe I'll do something silly, but I don't really do challenges, mukbang, anything like that. I just, you know me, I just try to keep it real, you know, and it took a long time to develop a relationship with my subs, my subscriber, my audience, my friends, my family out there that you are. And that's all I wanted, you know. I wanted people to see me for who I am. I'm just human, just this little old guy, just homeless, trying to survive and trying to get up out of the situation. And YouTube gave me that platform. It was because of YouTube that Mark found me. You know, I was founded on Homeless Lives Matter, and it helped me. And I believe that I strongly believe that YouTube helped me get some recognition and get me housed and everything, especially with Mark's help. I mean, I've been on his channel 2-3 times, and whenever he's in town, if he's not too busy, you know, he'll call me or, you know, say, hey, let's hook up, let's get something to eat, let's catch up. And I love that. And it hasn't become of lately because right now Mark is really, really busy. So I'd rather have him concentrate on what he needs to do for, first and foremost, himself, his mother, the doggy, and everybody else. But this man's got his plate full, so that's fine. I know he's always going to be there with God's love, and if he comes into town, that's fine. He's always going to be my friend, and that man's agenda is so much bigger and so busy. But being on YouTube, I like it because I get to share. I get to show folks and inform folks about life and everything from one point of view, from realism of struggling, having hardships, having good times. I don't know, it's not so much as about being the center of attention as it is just talking. You know, talking to other people than my friends that I had out there on the streets. You know, it's like when your buddy gets a girlfriend and is like, well, why'd you do that, man? We were just having such a great time. Well, you know, sometimes you need other than just you guys. And other than just needing my guys, my buddies, I discovered YouTube and a whole different family and friends. In a whole different world. And I like that. Many trials and many tribulations, a lot of bad comments, and every now and then, still today, a comment, one or two, you're just a bum, you're a faker, you're probably just most likely effing rich and you just do this for sympathy because you're a lonely, oh God, I get that, especially from when you see these small stories where there's people on a median on the street holding up, flying a sign, begging for money, and they're being followed to their car, and it's like, oh my God, they got a Mercedes-Benz or they got a Volvo or whatever. They're just faking it. I understand, I get that. But you can't assume that of every homeless person. You can't assume that of every person. No more than you can assume that every cop in the entire nation is crooked. Every politician, well, politics. I guess that's a different subject. But anyway, when it comes to police and all that, you just can't. But YouTube, it's taken me places while I was homeless and before I was actually doing anything positive with my life, being homeless. It was my escapism. I was watching different shows that I found that I love. One of my, Invisible Lives, Homeless Lives Matters. I started getting into that. And then I started getting into travel channels. Mikey Chan and everything. And then it was Disney. Fresh Baked was like my #1 channel for escapism to Disneyland. I love Fresh Baked. I love everybody on there. And I've watched it grow for the past like 3-4 years now, and it's great. It's like a family, and that's what I love about family. When you find a good channel or something that you like on YouTube, you start to become that channel, and you start to become that family member, and you get to know people's personalities like that. Even though you never meet them, you get to more or less know their personality. Like most of you, sure, with me, you kind of know. Like the other day when I was like really tired and when I was reviewing the video slightly to find a thumbnail, and I was watching myself and I'm like, my eyes were like really slowed open. I'm like, yeah, that's how I look like when I'm like stinking drunk. But I was really tired that day. So YouTube is just, it's great. I do recommend it. Don't totally think that you're going to make money off unless you got something really awesome, like a really good gimmick. That's fine. That's fine. But YouTube has helped me in so many ways. And I have some coworkers here that know that I'm on YouTube and they know my past and everything. And I have a couple that follow me and stuff like that. And it's great, and they commend me. They respect me for that, I don't go looking for praises at work or anything. I don't need praises from anybody, but your comments, your praises, and how you say that I'm doing a good job, and I kind of exemplify something, that to me is worth more than anything else, because the feedback that I get, that's why comments are so important for me, because I need to know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, or what I can do better. It's like being a child. You need to know and be directed so you can do better and become better. But YouTube has really done wonders for me. And then last night, after I was loading up, another YouTuber that I really fell in love with, in the sense of his style, his uniqueness of going about it, and his story and background, is Casey Neistat. I don't know if a lot of you know Casey Neistat. I'm sure you do. It's pretty huge from New York. Young single man, got a young lady pregnant. I don't really remember what other details, but he was basically a single father at a very young age, moving to New York City with his child in tow, and starting a new life for him and his little boy, and he did everything. A very smart guy, along with him and his brother. He started quite a bit of empire, and a couple of businesses, and now he's just like huge, mega. Makes movies, makes commercials for major companies. Fantastic. And what I learned from him was video, style, a lot of product reviews, and how to do this, how to do that. And I learned from him. And yesterday he put up that he's ending it. He's leaving New York and coming out to, well, he's already out here, moving to California, because basically he had goals already set in life, and he accomplished the goals that he set when he moved to New York with his son. Son's in school. He's got 2 children now, a wife great family style, great family lifestyle. And his son is just a really intelligent young man. His daughter is the cutest little. I've grown up with the little girl from when she was born to this cute little blonde little munchkin, as cute as can be. And the goals that he accomplished after 18 years of living in New York, it was time to now to move on. His son is in college out here in California, so he wanted to be closer to his family. So he's out here in California now, and he's gonna be, I don't know what he's gonna be doing, but when I saw the video, it moved me because it was just at the same time as me celebrating becoming unhomeless, and then yesterday getting a phone call from Target, and then just finding something to further on my life. It's time to move on. Just like, maybe Target is going to be my stepping stone. His time in New York was a stepping stone to move on. And he accomplished what he set out to do. And now he's got a new agenda, a new goal, and a new life. And he's going to see that. And it was kind of scared. He said, at the closing of the video, he looked at his wife and he says, "Are we doing the right thing?" And Candace goes, "Well, I don't know." And he kind of ended there. But I wrote him in the comments, you're doing well. You accomplished what you set out to do. Go with California, with Los Angeles, because if you don't, you'll regret it even more. And I just basically told him, "You're too smart. You know exactly what you're going to do, so do it." And then I said, "If you're ever in town, or if you're ever in the area, look me up. I'd love to learn from you and just chat with you." And I sincerely mean that. And I'm going to put the link down below on yesterday's video. I found it moving just because I've been following this young man and his new family and his son and his daughter and everything for a while now. So I'll put the link. I just found it to be interesting, and then it made me appreciate the fact that being on YouTube it's a great platform. It's a great tool. I'm part of a great community. Out of all social networking sites and everything that the internet has to offer the public and the world, YouTube and Facebook for me are my two most commonly used things to communicate to the world, to get my news. I watch KTLA local news here in the morning or in the evening, just basic world news. Even I like them because they concentrate more on local news and everything. But my world news I get from other sources, other than ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, CNN. Too mechanical, too pre-programmed. But Facebook has allowed me to make connections, meet all of you wonderful people. Jesus Christ, man, you guys, I can't say enough about you, all of you. I mean, all of you. It's helped me. It's helped me a lot, and I've helped you folks a lot because you've gotten to see a different world through my eyes and through my camera lens. So, and you let me know, even though oh my God, a lot of you are freaks and really enjoy that stupid Nissan Juke on fire. The most watched video of all. Truly, human loves destruction and chaos. Oh, that's funny. But admittedly, I'm one of those schmucks too that, like, if driving on the freeway, there's an accident. I'm one of those buttheads that's got to slow down and see what happened. Oh my God. Oh. But that's human nature. That is human nature. But after all is said and done, to Casey Neistat and any other YouTuber, just be careful out there. This is a great tool and platform, but it can also turn on you in the sense that you could do something really stupid, and it will come and bite you on the butt. So like with any job or anything in life new that you take on, this right here, this, just be careful with it. You know, it's more powerful than you think, and it can affect other people's lives and situations in ways that you couldn't even imagine. You can really affect someone's life positively or not. So just be careful. And I try to be careful too of what I say. My most commonality is getting dinged for copyright from YouTube. If that's the worst it gets, that's the worst it gets. That's fine. That particular video won't get monetized or whatever. No big whoop. I'm just lucky enough that I'm at the level where I have videos monetized. What my income is, I don't know. Before they changed all their algorithms and everything was monetized, I think I accumulated with 20 subs, maybe 40 cents. And that's before they started putting the banners and the ads on videos and stuff like that. That was just basically on clicking and watch time. And then they changed their whole algorithms and everything to being sponsored support and everything. So they changed the game, and they're always changing the game. Not just for the better of their business, which comes first. So, but also try to be for the better of us. But all in all, I like it. This poor guy, he's looks like they painted and he's power washing the whole, look like a peppermint. There's mushrooms all around. Even when I left home, this place was packed. I didn't stop to check. I kind of figured that might be here today, but it looked like it was just a short time event, whatever it was. Oh, I have other things to do. So that's pretty much, you know, YouTube. I love YouTube, and I don't see anytime soon that I'll be giving up YouTube. No matter how successful I win the lottery or whatever, or I get a better job or whatever, I'm going to continue with this. I find it too much therapy, and I love sharing with the general public, and I love sharing my experiences. And everything that I have to share, I share with you, and I can't get enough. I look forward to trying to find something. Now, there are those days when content is hard to find, but I muddle through it, and I try to find, and I do. So that's it, my friends. I wanted to share that with you. I love being on YouTube, and I hope and plan on being here for as long as YouTube stays, or until another platform comes on. VidMe disappeared along with a lot of my videos, unfortunately. But if another platform comes on, I'll try to do it, you know. Anyway, my friends, that's it. I'm going to go to work, get this day over with, and I have tomorrow off. I got a lot of things. I need new brakes. I need new tires, and got to get the bike fixed on. All right, my friends, you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Please don't. Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on that ice. Or just pull down your pants and walk out in public. See what happens, you know. Get a reaction. I've done that once when I was younger. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing or what we're doing, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, and what's going on, and how I'm progressing, and what I'm doing. And that's it. Leave any comments, good or bad, below. I love you all. I will post this up when I get home tonight. And it's Friday. Have a great Friday, my friends, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.